Hello everybody! Welcome back to another stream. Welcome on. Pleasure to have each and every one of you back with us again for another stream. I hope you're having a wonderful time, taking care of yourselves, and enjoying your weekend. It has been a busy week. We are back at it again in Kerbal Space Program today because, well, quite frankly, I'm getting to the point where I'm a little bit sick of it. Does that make sense? Like, I'm playing more of the game because I'm kind of sick of the game, which is kind of a weird place to be in. It's not that I'm no longer having fun, it's just that I've kind of come to the realization that just due to the inherent length of the ongoing mission that we are taking part in, we have, like, 10 episodes or something of our last portion of KSP, and it is all just been prepping for the Jewel 5 here. Like, that is all we have been doing. And we are at the point where, like, trying to do this orbital construction is this big ongoing task, and trying to actually get that orbital construction done is really tough. Like, I don't know exactly what's going on with it, but it's, it takes a long time, shall we say. And so I have come to the realization I think the best thing that we can do is settle down, take the Saturday, and spend an extra long portion of time getting it done. At the very least, so we can get this mission underway, if not completed. I don't know if we'll get it completed, but we will see. We will see. As it stands for now, we will see what ends up happening if we actually complete the goals that we are after here today. If we do complete them, then we'll be moving on, and I don't know, I might give us a little bit of breathing room and have a different game take place on Saturday, not on Saturday, on Tuesday. If not, then it'll just be more Kerbal, and we'll just push through and get more done. We do have to land on at least... excuse me. Yeah, thank you, on. We do need to land at least once on every single planet, you know? Like, it feels like that's probably important. So, with that in mind, we're gonna go ahead and jump on into the game. Pyro, how are you doing today? Are you enjoying yourself? Having a good weekend? I certainly hope so. I have such a snoozing doggy next to me. He's taking a little nappy nap. He's so cute. So cute. Anyways, well, the game loads. I don't know, do I have anything else I want to add to it? It's kind of all there is to it. Hello, stream element bot. How are you doing? Why am I yawning so much? I shouldn't even be particularly tired. Ay. Anyways, yeah. Stream Elements has apparently been bought out and is now merging with a different company, which is weird and semi-concerning to deal with. I don't know. Given the fact that none of my overlays seem to work very well anyways, what, Pyro? It's screen fully separated from the rest. I have no idea what you're talking about. Did one of your messages get not send? A razor. Yeah, okay. So, Pyro, if you're having a stroke, the best course of action is to go and speak to a physician, not a streamer. So, I don't know if that's helpful at all. Just, like, gonna throw that one out there. Hi, Pictus. Welcome in. Glad to have you with us. How are you doing? Welcome back. Ah, yes. Kerbal Space Program. Back at it again. At long last. I say at long last, like we haven't played this, like, constantly. Oh, it was about your phone being broken. I still don't know what being a razor has to do with it. Yeah. So your phone screen has completely detached from the rest of the phone? That sounds uncomfortable, shall we say. So when last we left off, we had failed our latest attempt at docking. Can I recall exactly what our issue was with it? You're working on casting spells and legalizing nuclear bombs. That's quite specific. What do you need all that for? So I believe one of the things we were thinking we would like to do is to push this into a higher orbit. I have a vague worry about the feasibility, shall we say, for Razer is the company that bought Stream Elements. Oh, I see. Ah. You know, instead of just saying a singular word, Pyro, fun fact, if you say multiple words, it conveys additional meaning. So I don't have to just sit there and be like, why are we talking about the scooter company? If it actually lets you make that joke, I don't know if it would be grateful or mad. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. True. I'm vaguely concerned about the feasibility of getting us into a higher orbit, and then being able to get there with our single stage to orbit, the super stupid transport orbiter. Not entirely certain how effective that's gonna be. Oh, desert airfield. Yeah, I don't know. I probably need... I might be able to launch that, get it docked, and then we could, connect it. That might be a doable scenario. Let's see here. If we, leave the facility. Does anyone remember, what was the problem with the booster? Why couldn't we get it close? It was missing an RCS block, right? I think that was the main problem. Let's see here. Locust 4-1, auto-saved ship. Yeah, so if we scroll up to the top here, yep, as we can see, no RCS blocks at the top of the ship, which is a not insignificant problem, because it means that our, you know, ability to spin this thing is extremely limited. So we're going to go ahead and get those put on. Get the old orthogonal 5-horn. Get that pushed up, and then connect it like so. Easy breezy. Do I want to put one up on the very tippity top? Why not? What's the worst that could happen, you know? Just stick one of them like that. Ooh, that is not particularly centered now, is it? There we go. That'll let it act a little bit more, with a little bit more command and control, at the very least. So we'll go ahead and save that. Yeah. I think that we should go ahead and launch the super stupid transport orbiter. Your phone screen has been repaired. It's a little glitchy still, but simply get your so and getting out of surgery. You know, important to have those recovery moments. What did we give the cargo to? I think, yeah, it's all in the habitation module, so we should make sure that's all up there. Alright, where is the super stupid transport orbiter? There she blows. Was it this one, or was it the Mark II? Uh-oh. I don't remember which version we're supposed to use. Subassembly. And we've got the SSTO test model. This one costs way more. I don't know what the difference between it is. I mean, This one has the cubic octagonal strut on it. Oh, and that's also the root parts. This makes me think this is actually the correct one. Whereas the original, does this have the docking port? It does not. Okay. So the Mark II is definitely the one that we need to use. Good. Good, 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 good. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna reroute that to the cockpit. We're gonna pull off that cubic octagonal strut. Open the shield, close the shield. We have the docking port available. We have our wheels. We know what all of our stuff is. Our action groups in this. So we have a toggle for the whiplash. We have a toggle for the rapiers. No, that's not a toggle, that's the switching mode. So we turn these off, we switch these, the mode that these are in. 3 turns off all the intakes. 4 turns the engines on and off, which allows us to use the monoprop engines. And then, from there, we have a Gigantor soldier array. Wait, which one is this? To be honest, I don't know how important 9 is. These are more important to all be able to come out at one time. Okay. Let's look at our crew. Who are we bringing on the Jewel 5? We've got enough seats for multiple people, so I feel like for the fun, we probably should. I can also put things in our cockpit. Crew, cargo-wise. Let's go ahead. I'm thinking we obviously need a scientist. We'll have Jeb be our pilot. Bob is our scientist. And, I mean, Bill can be our engineer. And probably better to have a backup scientist? I don't know. How strong do we need an additional person? We gotta have Jeb on the mission, of course. It's his thing. You know, this is his baby. No one else can fly the stupid thing. Engineer, scientist. I mean, crew weighs stuff, so maybe we're fine. I also think it's time for suits to get a little bit of an upgrade. We've completed the tech tree after all. Seems like it's only fitting that we get the future suits. So that's the orange and gray veteran suit there. Let's go ahead and change the color of the lighting. Pilots are gonna have white glow strips, maybe? I don't know. Bob, I'm gonna put you back in this one. You're our scientist, so we'll go ahead and get you. In this version of the suits, it is the lighting that determines what department you're in, because it's the veteran ship still. So we'll give him blue for science. Bill, I'm gonna stick you in this one. You're an engineer, so yeah, you'll have the orange still. Orange on orange for engineering. And Jeb, red maybe? Oh, that's a little much. Green, nah, yeah. Maybe the green, actually. Green for go. I kind of like that. Well, maybe not. Maybe that one. Maybe we make him purple. There we go. Jib, purple. Bob, blue for the sciences. And Bill is a good old-fashioned orange. Okay. Cargo. What kind of cargo am I gonna give these guys? I don't know. Probably we don't need anything, if we're being super honest. Yeah, and honestly, this thing needs to be as weight efficient as possible. We know it could be a pain to get into orbit, so let me save that. I'm gonna pop back out of the VAB for a minute, and we'll go to sunrise, because I don't want to launch this shit in the dark. Zoop. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna pop up to the V tracking station real quick. Well, so this is the KSC. These are the things in orbit. As you can see, they are desynchronizing, even if only a little bit, but they are desynchronizing. That is the fucking pain in the ass that comes from not actually docking things. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set those guys as a target, and then we're gonna wait until they're more or less a little ahead of us, so we can kind of try and fly directly towards them. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna have to try. If we don't try, well, then we will have already lost. Launch from runway. Boing, 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 boing. Throw in SAS. Boys, ignore the debris field. We don't need to worry about that. We're going to set the Locust 2 as our target. And put on the brakes. We're going to want as much of that runway as we can get. And 63.1 thousand kilometers. I believe that is our target. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to speed up time. Is that our target? That might not be our target. Where is our target? Oh. Hello. Alright, we're now officially facing target. It's a little ahead of us. Alright. SAS, turn off brakes. I probably overshot that warp. Let's give it our best. Don't want to put a lot of cover. Not yet. 70,000 meters up. We're gonna go ahead and throw ourselves prograde. Minimize drag as much as we can. We're gonna go 4, 5. Yes. It's okay, doggies. What are we barking at? What are we barking at? Hey, look, turn. Okay. And I'm gonna put this on stability assist. I'm gonna push us even a little bit further down. And I'm gonna start burning those monoprop engines. Because we gotta raise that periapse. And the monoprop engines are pretty good for that. Yeah, doggies. I wonder what the monoprop engines are actually burning. Is it basically hydrogen? It's almost certainly some kind of hypergolic concoction. Hi. Hello. Hello, my boy. Hello, my man. Hello, my doggy dog. You're so soft. So baby. So concerned about making sure the house is safe. Yeah. Thank you. You're so good. I'm giving him pettings to make sure he knows that he's loved and that I appreciate what he's doing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and reignite our rapiers. Fine. A little early on that one, actually. How low on our monoprop do we want to end up? Maybe 400, 500? Yeah, I think we'll have enough delta V to get us into proper orbit in a bit. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and point our ass prograde. And yep. 15 seconds to periapse, so activate those rapiers. Perfect. Okay. We are in orbit. We don't have a ton of delta V left. Was that 1700 meters per second or something very small like that? It's a little it's a little bit small. But we are on the inside edge of the thing. So let's see here. Ooh, we are very much not on alignment with these guys, huh? Where is our ascending node? There it is. Or I suppose descending node will be just fine. Add a maneuver. Ooh. That's not good. Hmm. $81 meters per second. What? Is it telling me to use RCS delta V to get there? Because our RCS delta V is 82 meters per second. That would be basically all of our delta V budget just to get the plane correction. Handsome man. I know. You're so cute. What do we think? I have an idea. Hi, biggest boy. It's very stupid. It's a very bad idea. I was worried this was gonna be kind of the case when we designed it, and it was such a slim margin to get it into orbit. To get it into orbit. What was the phrase I'm looking for? Consistently is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, this thing has some minor issues. I wonder. What resources does this ship still have to its name? Fucking lot of liquid fuel. It's got oxidizer and shit too. Not insubstantial amount of monopropellant. Tell you what. I might be able to do something with this then. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna dock this thing to it. And it'll be easier because we have the delta V and whatnot to dock the what's it called? We have the delta V budget to dock quite easily with the super stupid transport orbiter once it's in range of something, but it doesn't have the delta V to get in range of something. This has the delta V to get in range of something, but it doesn't have the what's it called? It doesn't have the maneuverability to get close to something, or to dock once it's close to something. So the two of them together should end up. Where the hell is our ascending node? Yeah, the ascending node works. Bring that down to. There we go. Oh, 30 seconds. Not sure if this thing is capable of getting to the and start that burn in 30 seconds. I will let it try though. Giving it just a little bit of juice. Try and get as close, and then get it in close, and ding. Alright, what does our nodes and whatnot look like? 0.1. Okay. Huh. Seems I can't get it to be on 0.0 anymore. That's extremely weird, but whatever. I want to get rid of this fake maneuver node that's not actually doing anything. Also, since we're up here, no reason not to extend the full suite of available materials. Let it start cooling off, generate power, you know, the whole 9 yards. Right. Clear that maneuver node. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna set the 4-1 as our target. And we'll switch back to the Locust 4-1 because it has the Delta V to get wherever it needs to go. For a interception. Easy breezy. We transfer fuel from this one that was not able to get where it needs to go, and we'll be fine. Right. Descending node. Add a maneuver. Yeah, that just makes it worse. It's unfortunate. Not much to get it where it needs to be. Alright, switch that over to maneuver. It can make it in 5 minutes, right? It's not that slow to turn. Nah, it seems to be doing okay. Yeah, I'll make it. Okay. Alright, and we can go ahead and warp to the maneuver. Right in time for sunrise. Ain't that always a treat? Zoom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do a little bit of a burn. And there we go. Hopefully, yep, 0.0. Awesome. Very nice, very nice. So, let's see here. Jeb, I need you to plan me a rendezvous and intercept. 71 meters per second interception. How close is that separation? Oh, basically nothing. Okay, awesome. We got 3 hours till that burn. I don't love that it's a 3-hour time warp, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, we're good to go. Go ahead and get that to start readjusting where it needs to be. Mildly concerned, I suppose, about our electric charge percentages. I think it'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be alright. Okay. Freaky. Freaky, that is a retrograde. But, okay. Okay. And let's go ahead and time warp. I love phase angles. Woo! Oh god, our fucking maneuver is in a completely different location. What the fuck is this shit? It's also, I think, the middle of the night. Where the fuck is Kermit? There it is. Okay, well, the damn thing is RCS. The whole point of the maneuver one is that it's supposed to tell you where to line up the fucking maneuver. I'm so annoyed. Like, this is such a massive ongoing problem with the orbital constructor, which is that the maneuver node moves. It shouldn't move. It should line up where it's going to be. What was that? What the fuck? If I can start a burn in 30 seconds, it's recoverable. Pardon me if I think it's unlikely that we get there. Oh great, now this new one fucking eats us into the void. Fuck it. Apoapsis. Once we're there, add a maneuver. If I slow us down. makes them get further apart, actually. Is this intersection? Ah, it's one of the fake ones that instantly kills you. Great. Cool. Very nice. So glad that this happened. I'm so fucking happy right now. Can you tell how ecstatic I am? I almost saved right before we warped here. I almost did. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just do a warp. It'll be fine. And I chose not to in the fucking course. Now, apparently I can't get a goddamn encounter to save my life. Closest one's 85 fucking kilometers away. It's not even a feasible encounter. I don't know if you can hear in my voice how utterly fucking pissed I am right now about this shit. This is the type of shit that does, in fact, make it not fun anymore. Is it because my ascending node is bad now? Great, I've undone what target I'm supposed to be going for. Maneuver. Okay. just about fixed it. Thank fuck. Okay. There we go. Throw it on maneuver. Hope we don't fucking run out of power at this rate. Okay. We're gonna see if, like, we just drift to the right way. Because for some reason, the fucking maneuver mode is once again drifting. Which is insane. Why is it drifting? Trying to use these reaction moves as sparingly as possible. We really don't have much electricity left. If we run out of power, that's a whole other major fucking issue. $50 seconds to go. Let's turn off time warp. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burning. And... oh shit, I'm still burning. Fuck. Please. 0.8? I can live with that. I can live with being 800 meters apart. Shit, turn off SAS. I don't care if we're fucking spinning out. Okay. I am going to drop a save. Because this one's going to be tough. MechJeb is pretty good about this one in that if we go rendezvous planar, we can match velocities at closest approach. That's weird. I don't know why it's moved it, but that is where we need to be. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and warp down to here. Hello, plane. SAS, put us on maneuver. You got 2 minutes to get in. Oh, great. It's going to be nighttime. All the better for it. Yeah, you can go ahead and use RCS. Try and take some of that electrical load off of the reaction wheels. One minute until the maneuver. Our relative speed to the target is pretty much where we want it to be for the maneuver, so that's good. The fact that our maneuver is pretty much exactly anti-target is pretty funny, because it means we're on essentially a collision course with it. We would miss. It is not, we are not retrograding directly towards anti-target, which means we are not at a direct collision course, but it is close enough that that's funny as hell. Okay, 30 seconds to go. And once that's there and ready to go, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and burn it. And dink. Oh shit. Oop. 0.7 meters per second towards target. Turn off SAS because that's killing our battery life. Alright. We're currently getting a little bit closer to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch us over to this. Take the bit of an L that we are not having a lot of power available, and we're gonna go look over there, and we're gonna go point towards target. And we basically already were. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and fold up all of that top level tackle. Turn on our lights. I'm gonna go ahead and close our cargo bay while we're at it. And there's the rapier engines. I'm gonna go. And there's the monoprop engines. Start heading towards it. Spin this around to retrograde. Has the track been resumed, or is this now the most optimal one after the mishap? What do you mean the track? It's so nice having a ship that can fucking maneuver itself. If you're asking whether or not we're on an actual rendezvous course, we are. We definitely are now. As you can see, perhaps, that number in the middle of the screen, I don't even know if it's actually legible on most other screens. Yeah, 500 something odd meters right now. That is how far away we are currently from the other ship, getting to wherever we wanted to go. We're working on getting the jewel still. The maneuver, I managed to jerry-rig a new one that fixed it. No thanks to you, Rendezvous Planner. But yeah, so we're about 500 meters away from the refueling station, so that'll be good. And then once we have that, we can take the whole thing and we can re-maneuver over to the what's it called? Back to the Locust 1, and then we can connect everything, and it'll be a-okay, hunky-diddly-dory, like there was never any problems. Bye, hooray! God, this thing is fucking pitch black. There is none of it in the darkness here. Oh, we are officially moving away from it, though, so we're gonna have to spin back around and get back on target. It's the problem with the orbital mechanics. Speed is not consistent. It's not just that you're dealing with a lack of friction. You're dealing with a lack of friction while everything has weird relative velocities compared to each other. Alright, 500 meters is it's a little sus. It's because we can't see. Alright. We've got actual Kerbals in space now, too, so this whole mission has gotten substantively more dangerous. live streaming a black screen ambient light mod. Not entirely sure what you're referring to, but welcome in, Star Dagger. Happy to have you here. Yeah, we are kind of just live streaming a black screen. Is this ambient light mod that you speak of a suggestion? Are you saying that I should have an ambient light mod such that I am not constantly streaming a literal black screen when we do orbital construction and it happens to be at night? Because that would probably be a good idea, actually. I don't disagree with that. I just did not know that was a thing. Yeah, but it looks like our target's maybe about to come out from the other side of the ecliptic, so that's pretty good. We'll actually be able to see it, even if by silhouettes. It's really a struggle for all. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. And it does feel like all of the long-term stuff, like, oh, we have to sit here at... There it is. There it is. Yeah, we're getting close. All the long-term stuff where it's like, oh, you know, how close are you? How long is it going to be until you get to the thing? Rendezvous, docking, all of that. It all ends up taking place at frickin' night for some reason. I don't know why they... ends up being the case every single time, but that is just how it works, which is crazy. Are we getting closer to it? I have to assume we are getting closer to it. It's just got really weird parallax due to the hey, we're over the KFC. Due to the motion of different things right now. Yeah. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. Because you picked for it to be that way? Wow. I don't think I picked anything. Saying that I picked it implies that in any capacity, I had a decision-making factor in where this rendezvous or intercept ended up being. I'm far too stupid for that. So, like, let's put the picking out of the way. It happened through the grace of God. The grace of the Kraken said, thou shall not experience this docking maneuver directly. First of all, through God, all things through the Kraken, all things are possible. So jot that down. All right, can I have my fucking SAS actually maneuver a little bit, please? Okay, I'm like completely going the way that I don't want to be going right now. I am so bad at the controls for SAS, like, actually moving things around. I feel like I shouldn't be bad at it, but, like, I am. Take command? God. Very forceful, Star Dagger. I'm just a little guy. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait until you see what this ship looks like on a finished conception. It is, hello? Hello? What the fuck? Okay, it's highlighted retrograde, but I can't actually point retrograde. What is going on here? What is this? This is bullshit. There we go. That's the combination of two keys that I needed to be pushing to get us to actually line up once again with freaking retrograde. Switch to orbit mode? I don't know how that's gonna help me. I also am currently trying to oh hey, it's almost daytime. Yay, we can see again. Isn't that nice? I specifically need retrograde because I'm trying to completely cancel my momentum at present. That is why. That is the reason for why things are the way that they are currently. Alright, good enough. Go line up with the target, Jeb. I believe in you. Yeah, because if I tried to line up with retrograde on the on orbit mode, I deorbit myself and immediately fall out of the sky. Which, you know, Pictus would really enjoy that, but I'm not about that right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and get ourselves lined up. 1 meter per second. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. We're getting nice and close now. Very good. Very good. Let me go ahead and turn off a rendezvous planner. High vessel mover. I did not mean to click on you. Right. Let's take a little looky-loo here. Which docking port do we want to use on that shit thing? Probably the big one. That's laterally connected. That one. We're not close enough that I can actually aim it as my target. It's a shame. Give it a little bit more juice to get us towards target. Keep us going 1 meters per second towards it, more or less. All right, we are getting there. Very much, we are getting there. Slow and steady wins this race. I hate to say it. I wish I could be more bombastic and exciting, but well, we've seen what trying to aim for bombast and excitement gets us, and let's simply say it's not usually particularly good. Alright, I think once we're below 100 meters, we can worry slightly less about the docking procedure. You go slow to speed up. This is true, you do go slow to speed up. But you also go fast to slow down. But that's also only on, like, large-scale orbital mechanic, like, ideas. When you're both in the same inertial reference frame, which is, say, you're in the same orbit aligned next to each other, you do go fast to go fast. You don't go slow to speed up. Because orbital mechanics are weird, and space says, fuck you. Space hates you and wants you to die, is basically what I'm saying. Alright. Yay! We can set it as our target. Awesome. Which means that we can go under here. We can open the shield. And we'll go ahead and switch over to control from here. Yep. And I'm gonna have Mech Jeb. Put us on docking autopilot, because frankly, I hate docking. I've done it before. I do not feel strongly that I need to be the one who does it. So, speed limit's 1 meters per second. Yeah, probably fine. I'll let it use RCS. And autopilot enabled. Hop to it, boys! It's good to know that. Quotes from the Navy mean to go through the checklist carefully as to get it done as fast as possible. Oh, that. I thought you were actually referring to the really weird process of orbital mechanics, which is that in order to catch up to a different spaceship, you need to lower your orbit, which means you actually need to slow your relative velocity so you fall past them faster. Extremely weird thing in orbital mechanics that just exists. That it is, in fact, just that way. Wish my sound wasn't broken. It's such a shame that my sound keeps breaking. We're gonna end up upside down, aren't we? Ugh. I mean, it does not matter. It's just gonna annoy me stylistically. How we doing on monoprop? Pretty good. We've got plenty. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Look at this. Docking autopilot's crazy to me, because it is just like... I'm impressed that the computer could do this. I'm not surprised that the computer can pathfind and do this on its own. It makes sense. It makes sense that the computer would be better at it than the average human being. But it is just like, wow, that is impressive how fucking precise you are. Additionally, perform docking operations until you can do it in a lucid dream with Zendaya looking over your shoulder. Again, Pictus might be into that, but I'm not entirely certain I'm sold. Excuse me? Is this like a commonly held KSP choice to do docking maneuvers until you start having lucid dreams about them? That seems odd, I have to admit. Alright, Jeb, you could go a little fucking faster, brother. We are, in fact, almost there, though, so that's good. Coming in for a nice, smooth docking. Jeb, you're off center. Jeb, you're off center. Jeb. Jeb, what are you doing? Jeb, what are you doing, buddy? You have to do it to be... You have to be able to do it while under fire by 3 Klingon ships manually. You're right. Commander Riker would be disappointed in me. Oh. We, I don't know, fucking locked in there. Jeb does not know what he's doing. That is not true, and how dare you blaspheme my boy. Those are the eyes of a man who knows exactly what's happening. He's never once led me astray. It is pretty cool that we're, like, spiraling down onto this. I don't know why we're doing it that way, but we are. Which is kind of neat. Oh, okay. We're almost there. We're gonna dock. Jeb is jets and rovers only. That's true. You put that man in anything else, and he's like, watch this. Does a barrel roll. And the barrel in question is like a satellite. And you're like, Jeb! Okay. We're coming in. Nearly there. Dun. Da-da-da. Oh, we're gonna end up at a fucking angle. Jeb! Jeb, you little bastard! Oh, Jeb, I hate this. Jeb, I'm gonna kill myself. Jeb! Oh. Okay. We're connected. Good job, Jeb. Okay, we're already recharging it, but we can go ahead and open this. And and Jeb's in it for the love of the game. He's just having a good time. Jeb has the same philosophy on what would be a good time in this game as you do, Pictus. I'm gonna be so honest. Okay. So, that's great. That's good. Watch this little ditty. So we come over here, we go like, oh, what here has fuel in it? That. We open that up, and then we open this up. Open all those, and then bink, bink. Siphon. Mmm, tasty. It's the first autopilot docking you've ever seen, and you've got 6,000 plus hours. Oh yeah, you've got 6,000 plus hours in it, you know? You don't need Mech Jeb to hold your hand. Like I said, I'm very stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. That's not entirely true. I've done some good work, which is why I feel okay with letting TAC Fuel Rebalancer mod. I see. I like your funny words, Magic Man. I'm not actually fully in this for a fuel rebalancing, if I'm being so honest. Actually, if I was being smart about it, I would put all the fuel in here to minimize the weight on that. You were told that it sucked, and it did. Oh no, you were told that it sucked, and it did it. Yeah, it did in fact do it. Yeah, so if we're smart, we're actually gonna go ahead and, pump all that out of this, and then we pump it back in at the end. Man, I've been picking spells for 2 hours, and I haven't picked a single one? Pictus, that's not very reassuring. Alright, pump all that out. Okay, we'll go ahead and pump these out. Pump these out. Pump all that out. Okie dokie. Alright. And we'll pump all that back in later. I'm sure it'll be fine, because it might not be for you. I only need 3 more? You've been going for 2 hours, you haven't picked one and you need 3? Just pick something. The DM's gonna be nice enough that if you fuck it up, he'll just let you pick it again. You know that, right? Okay, so do we think that this is gonna, like, have a massive problem weight distribution-wise with it at an off-kilter angle? I feel like probably yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a save, and I'm gonna try and reorient it, so... Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and undock. Okay. How the hell do I rotate this thing? I know there's a way to just, like, spin it, but I don't know what it is. Stardagger, you seem fairly smart, fairly familiar with the game. All I need to do is have this one and this one fire in opposite directions at the same time. Is there a button to make it do that? I don't think it's Q and E. I'm pretty sure Q and E is gonna spin it, like, this way. And I need it to spin this way. I can make custom Kerbal Engineer HUDs that are transparent. Neat. Not helpful, though. Uh-oh. We're drifting. We're drifting away. Oh no, we're drifting away. Where the hell is this keeping liquid fuel? Oh. In the liquid fuel only tanks. Right click and pick what you want. What, you mean like... pick... If I pick this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and then I show the actuation toggles? Oops. Wrong button. I don't know. I'm not seeing what I think I want in here. Oh, no, never mind. Q is in fact doing... E is doing exactly what I want. So, never mind. We're good. We're chilling. And bring it to a nice, easy stop. And, uh-oh. God damn it, it's about to be nighttime again. I swear to God, every single time. It's literally every single time. Okay. Give a little RCS to just kick this maneuver into high gear, and then oh, that's not good. It rolls us. Uh-oh. How do I roll us back? Uh-oh. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's cancel that momentum. For some reason W is going to bring us backwards. Solar panels are moving next to a station. Holy shit. Yep, clearance. I fire on you. You did that by my station. I don't even have weapons. Hey, you know, they're fine. They're fine. Nothing's broken yet. I think we should do things freehand and full of hubris for maximum carnage. Well, it's certainly trying to do that. I think we've officially donked it. Oh, shit. How do I rotate? Like, how do I spin us this way? Is that yaw? I don't have a keybind for that. So that's that. Forward, backwards. Though those are actually up and down right now. It's very weird. Okay. Right. You have too many engines and too many RCS units. Incorrect. There's no such thing. The only thing that could ever happen in life is having not enough of either of those. That's That's the truest statement. Yeah. We definitely don't have too many engines. This thing couldn't get off the ground without the many number of engines that it has. This thing actually is quite carefully balanced. That went through a not insubstantive number of design iterations. Why, you may ask? Well, because I'm very stupid and there's a ore reprocessing unit in here. That's why. This is a popular and wrong opinion. Unfortunately, it's true in this case. It's not even an opinion, it's just a fact. Maybe on the RCS thrusters. Maybe there's too many of those. That I may be willing to concede. It doesn't even have that many, though. Anyways, sweet. Undock. We can go ahead and we hit RCS. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. No, now it's still rolling. It's still rolling. I guess RU is a good idea. There's always more people out than the gravity well. Exactly. So why am I rolling this way now? When last time roll spun me. I literally haven't done anything differently. I'm very confused. What? What is happening here? Is it 'cause I was... Nope, that's still QE. Now A and D spins me this way. I don't fucking get it, man. I don't know why the controls randomly changed. Your 500 RCS units? There's like 10 of them. What kind of tuning needs to happen? They seem to tune themselves pretty well. They're doing a decent enough job. Alright. Okay. What is this? Yeah, no. I don't know what that is. Am I running FAR? What is FAR? Why are we leaving? What is this? See, I tell you what, in some capacity, let me tell you, it does kind of suck. Why the fuck are we leaving? Why are we just leaving? What is this? Autopilot is on. It has RCS control. It is just like, nah, man. I don't really feel like it. I need to delete MechJeb. It's been 1,500 hours in basic training. I hadn't used MechJeb at all until this late in the game. I didn't start using it until I beat the entire tech tree. So, you know. What can I say? I've earned my cheating. hypothetically, I'm using it to save time, but clearly that's not worked out in the long run for me, so, you know, I can only do so much. And I officially can't see anymore. Yay! It's not cheating, it looks usable, but you have to know how to deal with whatever arises. I mean, yeah, generally I can. Far adds an atmosphere for aerodynamics. I mean, we've got several graphical overhaul mods. Don't know all of them off the top of my head, if I'm being entirely honest. Can we fucking land normally? Why are we gonna come in at a fucking angle again? Stock KSP is a sort of silly vacuum atmosphere. Sure? Question mark? Just want this thing to not have its massive ass end hanging off sideways, which is clearly coming down to, like, B again. So that's fun. Well, we've docked. I think we're technically worse than we were previously, so that's fun. Let's fucking warp until we can see again. Hello, lightning. Had lights your craft, self-limiting attractions, particularly want to do streams. Stardagger, I am gonna need you to tone down the backseating just a little bit, okay? I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being in the stream. I understand you have recommendations. Shut the fuck up, please. I'm playing the game. I'm enjoying myself. I'm here for myself. If you want to participate, you're welcome to. But I don't need you breathing my neck and giving me unasked for advice on, like, additional mods and, like, reconstruction tips. I'll add lights if I want to add lights. I will do it later. I have added lights in the past. I'm generally a little bit forgetful about adding them. And I understand it is not entirely the most entertaining thing to see me stuck in fucking space on a dark screen with no additional, like, visibility. But it is what it is. Stop backseating, please. Thank you. Alright. That out of the way. Fucking ridiculous looking ass. Alright. Let's try this just a wee bit one more time. What is happening right now? Hello? I mean, we just cold weld? What the fuck? Oh, I'm in docking mode, that's probably why. Why is the control scheme changing all the time? It's very weird. Just gently Spin it around. Spin around. Till we get nice and easy with it. If we end up on level, then that's all the better for it. There we go. Nice and easy. No problems whatsoever. Come on, action wheels, work with me. I think I was just accidentally putting the wrong one. Whoops. I'm like, why are we just speeding up? Because I have the wrong reaction wheel activated. That'll be why. That'll do it to you. Okay. Spin it around. Spin around. Easy breezy, easy breezy. Good enough for me for now. Okay. Let's see if I can actually fucking dock this thing. Yeah, I don't know. What is with my, fucking pitch? Why can't I pitch at all? Ooh. Easy there. Easy now. Okay. Back into docking mode. What direction is that going? Up. Why is that going up? I don't want to go up. I want to go back. There we go. Question mark. Why are they all going triangulars? That's very strange. It's because my control point's down there. I bet it's because my control point's down there. I bet that has something to do with it. Okay. Push downwards. Push it over. Back down again. Give it a little spin to try and get it to, you know, fucking align. Bring it down. Okay. I think we're lined up. And excuse me. Hello? Fucking dock. Dock. What is this? There we go. All right. And just like that, you may kiss the bride. Mazel tov. She's a little crooked. She's still a little crooked, but I think I can live with that. I think I can live with that. It has been enough dicking around. So we're gonna have to redock it another time. Okay, fucking sheesh. Alright. Up and up and up. Let's repin all that shenaniganry. Actually. Quick save before we get silly with it. And then let's go ahead and put all the fuel out of there. Take the fuel out of there. Man, basically all my tanks are empty, huh? Take it all out and out and out. Dump all this. And put all that out. Yep. Where is the mono propellant tank on this? It's like all the way up here, right? I clipped it in a little bit. We do a little part clipping for fun. Doesn't seem like I'm able to hit the correct angle to peer through this and get a look at our mono propellant. Getting like a half second of visibility on that tank. Honestly, it's probably a low enough amount of mono propellant that it will not be a major issue for us to go and put it on there. So it should be fine. Okay. Hopefully, this thing can maneuver better now. If not, well, we can at least dock the thing. Locust 2, set that as our target. Let's go to the next descending node. Add a maneuver up there. Now, do that, then put it on the node. And then from the node, we'll go ahead and we'll get a little bit of this. Bring it down to 0.0. Yeah, about there should be fine. Yep. Already got some intersections cooking. So that should be interesting. We'll go ahead and throw it on SAS. Put it on maneuver. Let's see. We've got some extra reaction wheels available now, so how's it gonna do? How does it hold up? Is it more maneuverable now? One would think it should be. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be particularly extra maneuverable. Yeah, I mean, it feels a little bit faster. It's certainly able to keep its electric charge topped up, so I'm a lot less concerned about our capacity to actually get this thing lined up for docking, because it was pretty tough previously. Yeah. You know, I gotta say, Stardagger, if you're still here, you can feel free to chime in, but I'm assuming you're not, because you suddenly went silent. The moment that I have to correct somebody's behavior because they're being a rude little piece of shit in chat, and then they immediately leave and don't come back, like, I have to say, I'm not out here saying, oh, fake fan, because like they're not a fan. I don't have fans. I've got 162 subs. What I have a problem with is the way that this just represents the most agonizingly, frankly, stupid type of people. Like, what behooves you? What goes through your mind, I have to wonder, to decide, I'm gonna join a random small YouTube stream. And the moment I join in, I'm gonna start making demands about the way that this streamer is presenting the content on their channel, in a way that implies that this streamer is also entirely unaware of the way that the content apparently looks. Like, I am fully aware that when it gets dark and it's nighttime and you guys can't see shit, it is not particularly interesting. It removes a lot of the tension, because you can't see anything. You can't know if we're getting closer or farther away. And, like, I get it. There's a reason I think that most KSP YouTubers don't do docking on stream. There's a reason most KSP YouTubers don't stream this game, let's be clear. But I just, it baffles me. And then to be hit with the kind of, you know, curt but kind, hey, I'm gonna need you to stop backseating, you know, like, you're welcome to participate, but, like, don't give not asked for unconstructive criticism or whatever. I am realizing right now that we are controlling this thing from a point where it is not reasonable to control it from, and I'm like, why are we just spinning? Because we're controlled from those orbit points still right now. I'm gonna just throw this on SAS, and let's see. Running into the slight problem of our control point for this one is inside the nose cone. And I can't really get in there. I don't have the fine-tooth comb adjustment to get inside the nose cone very well. I mean, hypothetically, if nothing else, we can control it from here. That'll be a little bit more close to where it should be. Let's see, if I aim the camera here, that'll change the, actually, what if I aim the camera up here? Ha ha ha! Control it from here. Perfect. Okay. There we go. That'll fix that. Yeah, no, it's just, it's very odd to me that people do this. And then they get corrected once and they immediately leave. Like, sorry, but this screams entitlement to me. It is to the kind of person who thinks that their opinions on a piece of content are so important that when they enter the stream, they should immediately be catered to as the most important person in the room, the wisest, smartest, whatever. All of their units of advice need to be immediately taken to complete and total advantage. You know, drop everything, go redesign your ships. You don't have enough lights on them. Fuck you. Like, it's rude, for one. And then, of course, the moment they get retribution for it, the moment they get criticized or told, hey, like, I don't appreciate that, they immediately leave. Which, like, why did you enter the chat in the first place? Are you literally only out here browsing the YouTube section for Kerbal Space Program to try and find people who have subpar streaming setups or streaming setups that disagree with your personal idea of what the game should look like? Like, I don't get it. I think it's extremely odd. Very weird behavior. Very Republican ideology, actually. Very self-centered. Type of behavior that indicates a person lacks a theory of mind, if you ask me. Anyways, let's go ahead and warp on ahead to our maneuver. Yet another maneuver in the middle of the fucking night. Let's go. Let's speed up that. We don't need to wait the whole minute. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Am I... What the hell? I don't like that I was just burning monoprop there. What's our setting though? 0.1? It's not great. What do I think? Can we fix that? Okay, throw that on maneuver, quick as we can. And 4, 5. There we go. We also don't want those fucking rapier engines going. Turn those off. Not sure why they reactivated. As socially interesting as it is show up to a small stream, not be so constructively critique it. Unless we critique their intelligence as opposed to their wisdom, unless I am misunderstanding the theory of mind. Theory of mind is absolutely more of a wisdom thing than their intelligence. Arguably social intelligence is relevant there, but is wisdom not also social intellect? Like, I don't think that guy was stupid. I think he just had no social awareness of where he was. Theory of mind, for those of you who may not understand, theory of mind is the conception of psychological principle, essentially, that you are able to comprehend and to consider that other people in the world around you have fully functional sapient minds the same way you do. So, like, you as a human being, Pictus, understand that I, as a fellow human being, have entirely the same capability and culpability for our actions. We make decisions, we take in information, we analyze, we act upon them. And so, you know, saying it's the type of thing that means like they lack a theory of mind is mostly me just kind of being mean, because if you're supposed to develop your theory of mind at age of like 4, and if you don't have it, that's like a big problem. It is relevant though, because it is kind of just like the kind of person who may choose to show up to a stream and then immediately leave after failing to critique it. It is the type of behavior that, to me, indicates that you don't think of the person on the other end of the screen as being as complete, so to speak, of a person as you are. You know, like, this person considers themselves to be above the common rabble, shall we say, in some capacity. Interesting. What if we just like burn it up right here? Are we gonna have an encounter? No, not quite. Interesting to think about, but no. Let's go to our apoapsis, or I guess our periapsis, yeah. And then give a little juice. 250 kilometers. Doesn't really get close again. Yeah, this one does, though. So we can do the big loop out type encounter. I don't love those. Let's see. Is there a home encounter that we can use? Rendezvous planner. Do the good old intercept. 27 meters per second for an intercept. Ooh, it's a nice, tasty one, too. Yeah. 3-hour burn, so there's a couple of phase orbits to get us in position, but that's fine. I can stand a couple of phase orbits. Yeah. Go ahead and hit this. Let's go ahead and save this. Yeah, my interpretation of it, my understanding of it would be that, like, to be the kind of person who says, well, I'm gonna come into a stream, I'm gonna start immediately criticizing everything I possibly can about it. And, like, technically it was constructive. He did provide alternatives, as it were, to the way I was currently doing things. But they were not particularly actionable, and then there was a lot of reiteration of... Hello? There was a lot of reiteration of critiques that had already been made and responded to, right? Like, the fact that it was dark was already an issue that was known, acknowledged to them, and then dismissed. Because what am I going to do? Am I going to hop off the game in the middle of stream to go and add the ambient lights mod? Am I gonna stop this ongoing long-term docking procedure thing that I have going with this orbital construction to go and redesign some of the ships to put lights on them? No, I'm not gonna do that. Like, that's an insane thing to think that this person on the other end of this thing would do. And the way that, of course, all of those items were phrased was extremely forceful. Like, the last comment this guy made, will just fucking remind us on that one, because that was kind of crazy. The last comment was, add lights to your craft, self-illuminating and attracting, espe if you want to do streams. Like, that's such a direct and, frankly, shitty criticism to do, where you're like, not only am I correct, I'm gonna tell you that if you want to even do a stream, if you want to do a Kerbal Space Program stream of any kind, you have to do these things. Which, like, you know, not for nothing. Sure, it's not entirely unreasonable that it would be a good idea to try and, I'm going to tweak this because we ended up with a pretty substantial bit of separation. Like, it's not bad advice on the face of it. It's not bad critique. These are things that are important to know. We're 30 episodes in! Like, well, clearly we can, in fact, and do, stream KSP without needing these, you know, specialty lighting mods, or the consideration of adding a bunch of extra lights. We've had lighting issues before, but almost always it was not that big of a deal to wait until morning to keep doing the stream stuff. It's only in these situations where we need to be doing the docking, because the docking is so, like, you know, frankly, time sensitive. You don't really get a chance to do anything else. I don't know. It's just, it makes the way that the commentary is phrased is a commentary in which the streamer is expected to do whatever the viewer asks, like I'm a robot, which I am, you know, in lore. But that guy didn't know that. And I'm also not that kind of robot. I have free will. I am just a person in a mechanical chassis. Like, come on. So it's certainly rude on their end. Definitely rude. But yeah. Anyways, that's why I'm making fun of them for lacking a theory of mind. Because if they were a fully developed person, you're a robot in lore? Someone hasn't read up on the YYG lore documentation. How do you think I change my skin so easily, Pictus? It's not like, I'm not a shapeshifter. There's no magic. I live on a spaceship. There wasn't gonna be magic. Oh. There's no lore doc unless I've lost in the Discord. No, the bit there is that there is no lore doc. That was the joke. I'm glad you picked up on that. You thought I was just really good at cosplay. I am really good at doing the eyeliner for myself, but no, I can't just change the color of my hair at a whim because I feel like it. You know, I have a reason. The reason is that I'm actually a hologram. That's true, by the way. I'm not even fucking with you. If you were to peel back the layers underlaying my avatar, it is very much an avatar. I actually have a underlying base, like, robotic mannequin. Sure, you can't with enough hair dye budget. That's true. There'd be a lot of hair dye and a lot of bleach. I think my hair would fall out from that one. But yeah, if you peered underneath the digital surface, you would actually have a very generic underlying robotic mannequin upon which I project my avatar on top of it. Yeah, it's a cool little piece of tech. Yeah. Listen, Saluna does a lot of bad shit. But if nothing else, they do make some really impressive consumer gadgets, you know? It's like the old iPhone, you know. You guys remember iPhones? Those are some crazy little pieces of antique tech. They're pretty cool, pretty fun. But they were like the whole big deal. But of course, you know, Apple was like one of the most evil companies ever. Still can't believe they did that to all those kids. Just horrible. I probably shouldn't say that on stream. I think I might actually be able to get in trouble for that. Is that libel? Am I liable for libel there? Or is it slander? Because I spoke it. I guess it's slander. I love slander. I'm sorry, El Legendary. That's quite so. Oh boy, I don't have time for that. All right, let's go ahead and warp. Whee! Okay. 50 seconds till we do any other barn. Get in nice and close. Holy shit, Pyro, you're still here? Hi! You want to get an iPhone purely for better tracking on your model? Wait, what? iPhones have good... What? This is... Oh, shit! I fucking hope I stopped burning there. What's our degree of separation here? 89,000 kilometers? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Add maneuver here. Fuck. I gotta get that shit in closer. Little bit of that. Now let's bring it close together. Ooh, okay, hold on. 1.9 kilometers, 1.5, 0.8, 0.6, 0.5. Hey, we're actually gonna be closer this time. 0.2. Okay. Got 33 seconds to get to the maneuver node. Uh-oh. Go! 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 I don't think we're gonna make it. What do I put on RCS? I don't think we're gonna make it. Alright, we're not gonna hit that one, so we're gonna go ahead and swing that on forwards. We're gonna tweak it. Um, 0.4 kilometers. Yeah, okay, okay. Come on, come on. Get in there. Get in there, I believe. I believe. It's a 1 second burn too, so we really don't have a lot of wiggle room on this one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say fuck it. We're gonna do a nice, very light hand burn here. Try and move us towards that maneuver node. Come on, and burn up a little bit more. And ding! Hey, 0.7. That's totally doable. We'll go ahead and match velocities at closest approach. Swing on over the maneuver. Very nice. Speed things up just a bit. Yeah, Pyro, run this back. What do you mean you want to get an iPhone for better tracking on your model? How does that work? Obviously, not all cameras are built the same, but I feel like any particularly high-end camera could match an iPhone, right? Why does it need to be an iPhone? Okay. Yeah, so V-Bridger is a program that allows for better tracking and is most cases, it works best with an iPhone. Oh. Huh. That's quite interesting. Although you can just barely see the other ship. It makes sense. Even 20,000 kilometers out, put over the ocean, I think you could probably just barely make it out in space. Like, you would just barely be able to see that there is something obscuring the planet from that position. Alright, let's go ahead and warp on down. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that! You can totally see it! You can see the fucking habitation ring at the top. Oh, that's so cool. Let's get in as close as we can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start burning, and we're just about there. Ain't that nice? So what do we think? I'm glad we were able to get some use out of this. If nothing else, we were able to use the Hitch a Ride, which has been pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves aligned on retrograde. And from retrograde, we can go ahead and, you know, zero out our speed relative to it. We're still just barely moving towards it at present, which is good. Technically making progress, which is what we want to see. I think we're technically moving it away from again. Uh-oh. Okay, we are nearly there though, so that's good. Give it just the smallest hint of thrust. Keep following that retrograde nice and slow. No rushing here. Ah, I see. Come on. Ooh, really feeling that it's a slow ship right now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pull it up. Pull it up. Jeb, pull it up. Yeah, good enough. What does get closer do? 200 meters per second? What the fuck? What? What is this maneuver that it's thinking about doing? I have no idea. Very strange. Alright, let's get this thing pointed at target. And we'll head on over to it. Dun 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 dun. Run dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh, it's drifting away from us. He'll be fine. We'll catch up. It's not drifting too far, too fast, which is all that matters. And once we get all this connected, if I can get it connected, I'm thinking what we'll do is a wee little something called boosting it into a higher orbit, because I do think orbital construction's easier on a higher orbit. And we know the last remaining parts, the hardest part to get up to a high orbit was always going to be the transport orbiter, and you know, we've got it now. We've got it where it needs to be, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. Alrighty, we are just about pointing target, so that's good. So, now that we are here, I'm going to go ahead and start giving us a little bit of speed. Hmm, 3 meters per second is maybe a little fast, but I think we're going to miss it anyway, so it'll be fine. Go ahead and swing us back to retrograde. Reading that anything works better with an iPhone other than like a camera is baffling to you, like an iPhone specifically. I have known a not insignificant number of things to work specifically better with Apple products. It's actually not that far out there. It is kind of wacky. It does kind of go like, what? Really? An Apple product works better? Because 90% of the time when you're thinking of like, oh, well, what am I going to use? Like a computer, what am I going to use X, Y, and Z for? You end up thinking like, oh, I'm going to use a, I don't even know. I'm going to play a video game. I'm going to use Adobe. I'm going to do any of the other programming tasks that the world wants you to do. And all of those, the funny part about all of those is that they just simply work better on Windows. Almost everything is, you know, optimized to Windows, except for very specific, like, art stuff. Apple products, yes, but in an iPhone, your iPhone can barely handle Apple CarPlay. Granted, it's kind of old. Well, I think that might actually be the real issue there. I think you're running into planned obsolescence. What iPhone do you have? Because I'll tell you what does absolutely work better on an iPhone. Apple CarPlay! Anything designed for an Apple device. It is so hard to emulate Apple devices, let me tell you. I had to do it once for a programming class, and it took forever, and it was terrible. I did not do a good job with it. So yeah. iPhone 13? It's not that old. Have you considered maybe your like Apple CarPlay is broken? How many music files do you have downloaded? I've seen your car. I know you have a nice enough car that it shouldn't be the car's fault, but it could be. Okay, I'm gonna throw us on that. We'll come back to it later. I should probably do the override safe distance and start distance things. I gotta say, crazy that this is where the retrograde is. This is like really out there. Your phone overheats sometimes and starts malfunctioning? With a 13? Do you have a virus on that thing? That's kind of crazy. You know, we are technically getting closer to it, but I feel like we're not getting closer to it, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna see about zeroing out our speed and then get another fresh go towards the thing. Yeah, our retrograde's actually moving. Moving enough that I'm not that concerned about it. Let's get us back on target. Not sure which docking port. Well, I do kind of now. No viruses I'm aware of. It's specifically when it tries to Apple CarPlay. I'm gonna be so honest, I've never used Apple CarPlay, so I don't even know if it's a good service. I don't know what the service does, actually. What does Apple CarPlay do? Is it an app? Is an app on an Apple device? For Apple CarPlay? It sounds like it would be an app on Apple, but I don't fucking know. I wonder what those pieces of debris are. It is interesting, like, you'll note that we no longer have the floating debris from the previous iterations anywhere nearby. Presumably that's likely some of it. Or those, or some of it. Probably the one's 40 kilometers away. That one's probably it. Yeah. Connects music maps and texts and calls to your car. Why doesn't your car do that on its own? Why do you need Apple to like have an integration app for that shit? It sounds like it would annoy the hell out of me. If for some reason it works differently than Bluetooth. That's awful. Alright, we are now going getting closer at 5 meters per second. Spin us back around, baby. Because we gotta get our ass pointed retrograde as soon as we can. Because we're gonna... we're totally gonna blow past this. Damn. Look, Jeb, Bob, Bill. It's your new home for the next many years. Granted, it's the biggest ship we've ever built, which is, you know, a great kindness to them. Ooh, look at that coming up out of the gloom like that. What the hell? That was sick. And back once more into shadow. What the fuck? What illuminated it there? Was that the moon? Did the moon reflect light onto it? What was that? That's fucking sick. And we are getting to the point where we are no longer getting closer to it. So like ships in the night. Appreciate that my SAS tried to fucking actually get to retrograde at a reasonable time. Come on, lads. We gotta get in there. We have some docking to do. Alright, good enough. Hi, Big Stretch. Oh my goodness. Hi. What a puppy. Oh, I'm still drifting away. Pick up the pace, boys. We don't have all day. Hi, handsomest, Swansonest man. Bonk. You hurt yourself? You okay? Little head gookadonk? You're so cute. Oof. Hi, heavy boy. Big heavy boy. Yes? Ow! Ow, watch those claws. Yes, Mr. Kisses. You gotta watch those claws. You're so good. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, it's a big yawn. Ugh, I love my dogs. I love my dogs so much. I'm such a nerd for my dogs. They're so good. I love them. For those of you who aren't pet people, I'm sorry. I cannot help but be embarrassing about them. For those of you who are pet people, you get it. I just want to eat you up. Nom 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 nom. Oh, you're so cute. So stinking cute. Oh, big yawn too. Alright, let's get back on moving towards target. Oh shit. God, I hope that these are blowing the right frickin' direction. Bleed off speed! Bleed off speed! Beat off speed! Oh shit. Oh god. Oh! There you go, Pictus. You finally got your mid-space collision. I have to say, that was, not nearly as bad as I was expecting it to be. Let's let's load that back. It's still not good. I mean, I don't know if we can actually avoid this thing. Made worse by, you know, it's the middle of the fucking night, so can't see shit. You're still going directly towards it now. Oh, shit. Oh, super shit. also kind of impressive because it's not a huge target compared to what you're hitting it with. You know, you're completely right about that, I have to say. I've gotta agree. It is crazy that it is, like, a dead-on hit in, like, the middle of it, you know? We're gonna see if we can just, give it the old "we were never here" shtick. Come on. Oh, we missed. Oh, we missed it. Okay. Oh, that was fucking terrifying. Quick, get this shit on retrograde. We're gonna be so far away from it soon. That took a lot of mana propellant, though. It took a lot of mana propellant. This thing's gonna have, like, no mono prop by the time it gets to Jewel. It's gonna be funny. Which is probably fine. It doesn't need a lot. Bye, spaceship. Glad we didn't hit you. I swear to Club, I'm gonna be a fucking kilometer away from this, aren't I? God damn it. Bob and Bill staring at Jeb with the dead-eyed stares. He almost annihilates the the ship. There it is. Fucking finally on retrograde. Oh good, it's almost daytime. How nice of retrograde and target to be basically next to each other, isn't that nice? I'm gonna give us a little bit of gas. We don't need a ton. Just need to start moving up. It's slowing us down. So we try and get close again. Seven meters per second is probably more than enough. Hey, Moho. Haven't seen you for a while. Does that mean Eve's over there? It does. Nice. Yeah, God. Having to make these full 180 degree switchbacks with this thing, so difficult. Here comes the sun, da 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 da. Here comes the sun, da dun 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 dun. Alright, we can fucking see again. Let's go. It's funny because I was just thinking, I'm like, man, it does feel like you can go as fast as you want to get away from the damn thing. But the moment you're trying to get close, oh, suddenly it's a whole finicky mess and you're making triangles around it. The reason that it's like that is because of precision. You have to be extremely precise to get close to these things. Yeah, as you can see, we're gonna just slick on past it at 500 meters. Come on. Come on. Please point to retrograde. What is this? Why are we not going to retrograde? Ah, fuck. We're moving away from it. Fuck it. Just bring me back towards target. Fuck it. Give a little RCS to get us moving that way, too. Come on. Saturate those reaction wheels if you have to. Just don't want this to keep taking hours and hours and hours. We've done one launch. It's been 2.5 hours. OMG, just like real space travel. What are we... Wait, what? What's just like real space travel here, Pyro? I mean, like a lot of it. It is a space flight simulator. Not for nothing. That is, in fact, what it is. We're getting concerning close, aren't we? Hello. My beautiful, beautiful ship. Around. Also, what the fuck? That's not supposed to be like that. Orbital construction errors. Yay. Come on, get me to the frickin' retrograde. Tell you what, technically don't need retrograde. Technically. I need only be within 1.3 meters per second. As long as take it within 100 meters, I can start doing some shenaniganry. We do appear to have a nice steady movement towards each other right now. Which means... I don't like them moving towards each other like this. It's freaking me out. Oh, we are getting closer. Once that's within 100 meters, we can set a docking port as a target. They control this from literally any docking port. It's fine. And then we can turn on docking autopilot, and it can figure out whatever the fuck it wants to do. Hopefully, it has enough monoprop for whatever it's going to do. If not, Huh. Why has this got such a massive fucking ass end bounding box? Oh, you know what? Stop drawing those. That would like the cape something crazy. That had I think, fairly redonkulous ass end, because that's the collision box for... Oh, hey, we're in physics range. I believe that's the physics range that is required for... Sorry. I believe that is the collision box size for ejecta from the engine. So the engines do actually have a force that is applied from them. I think that was running into the issue of them having that. So that's kind of interesting in some way. Let me give this just like the vaguest of hints of moving back towards itself. Very scary. Oh, set that as a target. Hold up. Drop a save. Fucking, I do not care which one of these you're going to use. We'll control that one from here. We're gonna override safe distance and override safe start distance. Yeah, that's fine. And then we just throw on the autopilot. And it's going to start doing some shenaniganry. By shenaniganry, I do mean it's going to burn literally all of our monoprop spinning for some reason. What was that for? Was that really necessary? Yep, there we go. That thing's dead in the water now. Okay. What the fuck do we do about that? Tell you what, actually, I know what we should do. I know what we should do. Let us go to our latest save, where we got within range. And then, from this save, what we're going to do is transfer all of our monopropellant to the space plane. And we're gonna let that get docked. Hi, the puppy. Hello. Oh, hi. You are extraordinarily in the way right now. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, that has a target, so we're gonna go ahead. Here, monopropellant. And we're gonna go, yeah, Mark 3 pop kick, that's fine. We'll just pump all of it in there. We're gonna pin this one, turn this off, and we're gonna put that little tiny bit in there. And we're gonna hope. And we're gonna do a little additional save. And I'm gonna undock this. Make sure we're on the right vessel. I'm gonna control this from here. I'm gonna come over here. Set that as our target, and we just turn on autopilot. It is just sucking up all that monoprop. We're gonna go ahead and fill those back in. Ka-chink. Very nice, very nice. I don't know if 30 monoprop is going to be enough to get us where we're going, but we'll see, I suppose. Goodbye, great ship. You've done your best. I don't think that's going to end up getting docked. I'm going to be so honest. For eel on COD, it seems pretty unlikely. Yeah, I think, it's outside physics range, that's scary. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough. Oh, we're definitely not gonna have enough monopropellant. So I think when we load this back, I'm gonna put all of the monopropellant from that into this. Yeah, you know what, we're gonna save our time, because we're gonna need that. We're also gonna do something a little bit silly. We're gonna do something a little silly with it. Point this shit at target. Monopropellant. Ah, there it is. And we'll just pump all that out. Doesn't get us that much more. Actually, it basically doubles it what we already had, so that's good. Yep. So we turn off those. I'm gonna get us on target. And then I'm gonna give us a little bump. I'm gonna give us a little engine kick right to where we're going. Get it stowed. Definitely having a hard time keeping up with staying on target. Uh-oh. In fact, got far enough away we lost the ability to maintain docking port cohesion. But that will be fine. Get in nice and close. Nice and close. So it is our target. Oop. Yep, okay. And, undock. Okay, okay. We are doing what we need to go. We're gonna go ahead and point ourselves at the target. Accepting that we're gonna just fucking gun up against this. And then, here's the silliest part. We're gonna reactivate our rapiers. Oh shit, this thing has no oxidizer. Okay. It can't. Oh, and the target's no longer a docking port. No! Alright. Alright. We were on to something there. We were on to something there. We just gotta perform it better. Also, transfer all fuel back into the main ship. For gore about that. That's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Zero. Close. Point to target. Go here, monopropellant. And pump all of it out of there. Great. Oxidizer. I'm thinking go ahead and pump into this one. Okay. Pin this one, pin this one, pin this one. Pin that one. And close out all the others. Oh shit. Alright. Hello. Fucking hell. God damn it. Alright, pump that shit in. Okay. Pump that in there. We pump it, we fill it up. We pump it, we fill it up. Bada. Get this one. Fill it in. Hello. Maybe not. There we go. Just a wee bit buggy then. Oh, you know, I should probably fill that Mark III rocket fuel fuselage along. That's probably got a lot of fuel potential in it, doesn't it? Alright. In. Alright. That's gonna suck up a lot of fuel. I don't know if that's quite gonna fill our liquid fuel though. I don't think we really need to worry about fully filling the liquid fuel. But we can do that. Because that's going to pull a lot of fuel for us. Alright, fill that on up. Cargo bay, that don't have fuel in it. This one does. Okay, we'll put that in. How advantageous is it for us to actually completely fill this vessel? I don't know. At this point, I guess I'm committing to the bit. Okay. Ah, shit. Where is the... It's fucking... It's out there! We're leaving it! Holy shit, okay. Said, nah, man, I don't want to be here anymore. It's fine. It's just fine. Go ahead, we'll give it a nice, easy, steady push forward in relative velocity. We'll call it 3 meters per second towards it. That's probably fine. Can unpin all that. And, yeah, we'll be prepared to undock this time. Oh, shit. Wrong button. There we go. Okay, and then once we get in nice and close, we undock, we hop ship, and it should be fine. It should be good. Let me go ahead and swing us around so that we have the space plane actually be the one that's facing towards the ship. Yes, puppies bark. Hey, I was wondering if you got your puppies printed? Okay. We are nearly there. Nearly there. Frankly, close enough. Okay. Let's point this up towards target. Except that we're just gonna, you know, push off this thing. Puppies, there's no need for all the barking. I promise you. I promise you. No need for all the barking. Okay. And we can just go ahead and start going this way. And we have a lot more control over the smaller vessel, just using the reaction wheels. So, I'm going to go ahead and swing us back around, get us on retrograde, cancel our momentum relative to this, because we're clearly barely moving towards it. And it'll be great, it'll be good, it'll be awesome, it'll be super cool. Oh great, it's about to be nighttime again. Perfect. Just perfect. Exactly what we needed. Alright, give this a nice burn. Alright, and let's put ourselves back towards target. Nice and quick. Comparatively. Alright, and from here... I'm going to give us the go 2 meters per second. Swing us around to face retrograde. Okay. We are nearly there. At long last, we'll have at least docked one additional vessel to it. Granted, this one is kind of one of the harder ones, and we wouldn't have been able to get it where it needed to go if we didn't have a sacrificial booster already sitting in orbit for us to siphon off of, so, you know, works out. Bodes poorly for what its performance is going to look like as a fuel transport, but, you know, oh well. It is what it is, I fucking guess. Right, Uberman? Oh, you're so stinking cute. Yes, you are. Handsome boy. Pretty boy. Cutie dog. Yes. 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 He's so silly. Glorious setting of the sun. Last rays of hope, last bastion of hope, and peace for humanity, blah 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 blah, the whole 9 yards. We're flying by instruments again, folks. What a good dog. What a good dog. Right, Rory? What a good dog. Okay, we're getting nice and close at this point, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and try and zero us out for the most part. Okay. Let's see, can I set one of these docking ports as a target yet? Specifically, I believe this one, right? Yes. Okay, awesome. Set that as our target. I'm gonna go ahead and push that back towards target as well. I'm gonna try and minimize how much we need to use RCS for this, if we're being so honest. Bark, bark. What are my puppies barking at? So watch this little shenanigan. Zoom. I do have some lights. Small ones, but I do have lights. They're on landing gear, which is, you know, its own kind of intrigue to try and have to deal with, but, you know, it works. It's gonna give us some, ability to see what the fuck we're trying to do, which is, yeah, a big win. I should really probably go check on one of my dogs. They are just barking in the backyard, and I don't know what they are barking at. And it's rude for them to be just barking for no reason. Where's the... Alright. I gotta go check on her. I just gotta make sure. No. She is barking at what appears to apparently be nothing, so, you know, that's great. We love it. We love when they do that. Alrighty. We are getting in pretty close. I'm actually gonna take the second. That's the wrong one. No. What? Me when I immediately switch to the wrong thing and it takes me out of transit range? What the fuck was that? That's so crazy. Alright, 121 meters. There we go. We're gonna come up here and we're gonna retract our solar panels. Try and minimize the ability for us to take damage in the process of this docking. Okay. Alright, we have a target. We know where we're going. We're drifting a little bit off tilt, but that's fine. That's fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come over. Start control from here. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn on autopilot. And we're gonna hope that we have enough monoprop to get us where we're going. I think we will. I think I see no reason why we shouldn't be able to get where we're going, but we'll fucking see, won't we, eh, boo boo? I say as it burns through just a unimaginably ungodly amount of monopropellant to do what it's doing right now. What is this? What is this shit? Why are you using this much monopropellant? You're using so much monopropellant. What is this? What is this? Why? Yeah, now you're out. Fucking incredible work. 10 out of 10. If this thing has an ample supply of monopropellant, then, like, yeah, sure, it can get you where you're going, but it's pissing me off. It's just good enough to be, like, a consistent, I think I would like to try and use that, but not good enough that I can actually rely on it. Which is so annoying. Oh, motherfucker! I can't believe this is my last save. I can believe it. I can, in fact, fully believe that I fucked up this art. There's not a part of me that doesn't believe that this is in fact the case. Alright, undock that shit. Pop over this. Face target. Huh. I didn't find all of the little nooks and crannies where this thing can hold fuel. Interesting. Reactivate the rapiers. Swing us around to face retrograde. Just close enough that we can start bleeding speed. And great. Finally. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to manually dock this motherfucker. Which, you know, that's fun. That's great. That's cool. That's what we're looking for. That is what we are after. Okay. Give it a little spin. Push us forward. Let's go 1.5, 1.6 meters per second to get us where we're going. You've given up on trying to send messages. The internet is shitting itself. I find it impressive that the message that gets through is the one about you no longer being able to send messages. That's pretty funny. Shout out YouTube. You know, it knows what the important stuff is, I guess. Let's swing this around to a retrograde. We're gonna get in real nice and tight with this one. We're gonna basically just use the main thruster body and the what's it called? I mean, the main thruster body and the reaction wheels, because those are overtuned and renewable respectively. So those would be a lot better to be utilizing than the monopropellant to get us where we're going. Okay, 130 meters per second. No, not per second. Good lord, that would be bad. 130 meters to go. And going a cool 1.6 meters per second. We are going to slide right past the target, but that's good, actually. We don't want to be directly up on top of it. That would be bad in its own way. Yep. Okay. Once we are just about directly overhead this thing, we will go ahead and switch over. 1 meter per second. Alright, we are just nearly there. 50 meters to go. And we are just about on top of it. Okay. Let us swing around over to here. Need the camera just because it's going to be easier. We're going to set this as our target, and I'm realizing we are in the wrong side, so I'm going to see if I can spin the main station. baby. You haven't failed me yet. Spin. Hold up those solar panels while we're here. Okay, we gotta wait until this one. Tokili. Okay. Oh, fucking don't take me to this thing. Alright, SSTO. Don't let me down. Aim at target. Not quite as directly on top of it as we might have hoped to be, but it'll be fine. Swing around, the lights will shine, and we'll see exactly what we're working with here. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. We're gonna give it just... me panicking because I thought I hit Z again instead of just a little bit of shift, but that's fine. We're gonna go nice and slow, nice and easy. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Go. Give it a nice little spin. Best we can do. Come on. Come on. There we go. Don't correct it too hard. Make it nice and easy. Gonna need to pull up, which will make this part harder. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to controlling it from there. That's gonna change our targeting priorities and whatnot. Yep, now we can't see anything. It's gonna be okay. We know that this thing fits. I'm gonna go ahead and go docking, RCS, turn off SAS. See if I can give it the old college try. What is this drift? Where are we going? What is this? Let's not hit this thing if we can help it. A little closer comfort there. Alright, let's try and get up this way a bit. Yep, come on. Turn off RCS, turn off docking mode. tiniest bit of gas up like that. Like that. Okay. We're gonna give it a little spin. Swinging us back down and around. Trying to just keep my eye on what the actual outline of the ship's looking like. Uh-oh. That was quite the mad scramble that the doggies just did. Come on. Come on. Easy breezy. Easy breezy. Okay. Turn back off RCS. Give it a turn. Point that nose down. Not too far down, not too far down. And we're gonna need to give it just... Let's try this. Let's get back to basics. I feel like controlling it from the docking port was a mistake. You know, MechJeb can do that, but well, I'm not a robot. Let's just leave it at that. I say, maintaining the wings at a stable level is tough, too. Okay. What I wouldn't give to be able to have one of the Kerbals go out and just, like, attach some ropes to it, you know? Just to make sure that they wouldn't get away from itself. Just keep them close by. Make it so they literally can't leave. I love accidentally hitting C. It's my favorite stupid little mistake to make. Okay, we are once again getting close to what we want to be doing, so that's nice. Nope. Ugh, it's in my eye. Ugh. Don't you hate when that happens? Like, you're just chilling and then suddenly, like, a piece of dust or something just falls into your eye for no reason. That's, like, the worst. Gotta say, really wish the sun could come out just a little faster, because I would make judging how far away we actually are a lot easier. Sun's almost out. We'll make it. I believe. Are we gonna drift past or are we gonna collide? Can't tell. The sunrise. We made it through the night. Incredible. We're almost there. I can feel it in my bones. We're gonna make it. I can tell. I can tell we're gonna make it. Come on. Come on. Okay. Toggle the landing gear. Oh, are you okay? That was a very gross little cough, bud. What the fuck was that? Silly dog. Come on. There we go. Oh, we're gonna miss. Oh no. If I could just zero out my momentum, that'd be nice. We're like really close, but really far, you know? So now we go docking, RCS, and now I gotta cancel that momentum. I think these are causing it to turn a little bit or something. I can't tell for sure. Still got 70 monoprop, so yeah. We're not sitting ducks. I wonder if the station could actually dock with it. It's got a not insubstantial amount of monopropellant available to it. Shit. A button. So if I spin this upside down, right? I am currently drifting away from the station. It's driving me fucking nuts. It's so eminently doable, and then, you know, we're just like, we can't. You know, I'm simply not good enough at what I do in order to get there. Which, that stinks. Like, why is it so wobbly? You know? Alright. Docking mode. RCS. A. Try and push ourselves up towards it with A. Turn off RCS, turn off docking mode. Try and spin us back the way we need to be going. And dock A. Arceus? I'm gonna be so honest, Pyro. What the fuck does Arceus have to do with anything right now? You thought you heard Arceus? No, I didn't say Arceus. Not even a little bit. Hate to break it to you, buddy. Didn't happen. My sincerest apologies. Not even close. Don't know what I said. That, RCS? I guess. I was probably RCS. That's probably the only thing. I done did make a inherently unstable design. Let's fucking go. Man, docking's such a pain in the ass. You need to get your ears checked. No, I mean, on the constant repetition of RCS there, yes, I'm hearing it now. I don't think you're insane. I didn't know what the hell you could possibly have pulled it from, but you figured it out, so, you know. It is what it is, I suppose. Please. For the love of all that's unholy, please. I'm surprised I can't even time warp this. Like, we're just gonna do this real long, slow move up. Because I don't have the monopropellant to fix it if it goes wrong. How much monopropellant does this big old thing have, anyways? Can't imagine it's much. I just let it drift up past, do we think? That's probably the right play. Hope it doesn't hit anything. Okay. I mean, we're kind of getting there. We're kind of getting there. Hopefully if we spin this up, it's not going to smack the DOPCOM unit. Okay. Give it a little turn. Just a little one. Nothing crazy. Not really getting a sense for the fact it is drifting the fuck away right now. I'm gonna go docking mode, RCS, we're gonna go just a little bit forward. God, I can't make a smooth motion to save my fucking life, huh? What is this? Like, what is this? Why am I all the way over here? Point back at the target, maybe? From there, we do a little burn to actually get closer to it. Okay. Now I can't actually go based on target. I always forget that there is no friction, you know? Like, that's unequivocally just part of it. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I'm sorry. We're wasting our time. I'm wasting my life. It's not fun anymore. So you know what? Fuck this shit. Infinite propellant, mech jeb, take over, dock this shit. I'm not wasting my life. Okay? I'm not wasting my life. If we packed more monopropellant, if we had blah 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 blah, 10 million different things. This mission should be safe. It should be fine. Anyone who's actually good at this game could fucking fix it from where they are. I can't. So, we're not going to. We're gonna let the fucking mech jeb autopilot fix it for us, because I'm done. I'm sorry. None of you are enjoying this content. I'm not enjoying this content. There's no reason for us to be doing it, okay? I'm accepting the fact that I'm a dirty, rotten cheater right now. I don't care anymore. Hi, Mr. Puppy Boy. Hello. 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 Oh, you're so handsome. The big paws. Hello. Hello. Oh, ow. Oh, please. Careful. I know. I know. You're just a little boy. You're a little boy. Yeah. It's so hard to be the little boy. Kabonk. Well, hey, go kabonk. Yeah. Yeah. I hate to do it. Truly and completely I do. But it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Puppy Boy sends a disturbance in the voice or I got angry. Yeah, he's a pretty good therapy dog. He's a good boy. He's not actually a therapy dog. He's also got anxiety, so he'd be a bad one. But conceptually, he's like, oh, you're upset. Let me come and schmugsh on you. He's doing it because he wants to be fed, though. I hate to break it to y'all. It is what it is. He's got one thing on his mind, and that thing right now is nom 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 nom. All right, why are we like moving away from it? You know what? I don't know how much this is gonna change anything, but go you can have fucking max speed limit of 5 meters per second. You've got an infinite propellant to work with. I trust you aren't gonna crash. If you do, I don't know. Well, whatever. It's been doomed from the start, I guess. Hi, buddy. Moving towards the starting point at 0 meters per second. Man, bro's not even at the point of starting. This is why the mech jab thing burns 200,000 monopropellant before it even gets in range, because it's like, I've got to set up, I've got to get connected. So broski's absolutely about to be in the wrong location. And by long location, I mean wrong orientation. I'm gonna turn off the autopilot. I'm gonna just go ahead and try and get that spun around so that it's at the right angle. Not sure why my RCS isn't being used for this, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess. And come to a nice, gentle stop. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't manage to spin itself all the way back around in this process. That would be annoying. God, this thing's like a barge. Backing up, backing up, backing up. What does forcing the roll degrees do? So I feel like the roll should be 90, but whatever. We'll see. Brother, it appears you've overshot yourself. It's trying so hard. Good to know that even the robot can be bad at this sometimes. Yeah, it's nice and slow. Let's maybe not overcommit, as we can tell. It has some not insubstantial limitations. Is it gonna get itself actually in the correct orientation this time? I fucking hope so. It would be nice if it could get connected properly, wouldn't it? Okay. Well, we appear to be drifting away from it, so that's a whole lot of fun. Why is it rolling? I don't like that it's going through a roll right now. What is this? What is this angle that's coming down at? Alright, listen. If it's gonna be at something, I'm gonna try this. See if it can get where it's supposed to be. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Oh, well, it's currently quote unquote moving towards the dock. Which doesn't appear to actually be true. It's moving away from the docking port currently. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, this is taking forever in its own way. Yippee. I mean, it's slowing down. Somewhat. I think it overcorrected itself something crazy. Not entirely sure why. But, I don't know. Well, fucking, we'll see. We'll see what this connection looks like when it gets there. Alright. Also, I'm gonna just reset it real quick. Okay. Moving forward to dock, I suppose. Yeah. It's actually getting closer again, so, yay! Yippee! Woohoo! Ain't that fun? Ain't that fun? Let's see here. Let's see here. Hi, big man. Hi. You're so handsome. Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I know what you puppies want. I will get to it as soon as I can. I just need the Tesla autopilot to stop fucking around and actually park the vehicle. With the ball. Boy. Good boy. 90 meters to go. Ow. Careful. Careful, buddy. Careful, big man. That hurts. Thank you. What is this fucking angle of approach, by the way? What am I... even remotely looking at. Somehow, I doubt that we're going to have a solid, stable connection here. I don't know. Maybe it'll get there. I doubt it. Is it almost daytime yet? It is. That's nice. I mean, the docking ports are ostensibly, at least, pointed at each other, so that's nice. That's good. I'm going to turn off autopilot, and I'm going to try my freaking damnedest to rotate the dang thing. Because I think it's gonna hit something if we don't. Cool. This is not what I wanted to have happening. What is this? Why are we... Bonk. That is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Luckily, it doesn't look like it broke anything. That's nice. God, that has some crazy elastic in it, though. Alright, stop force rolling. Fuck it, on the pilot. Can I speed this up? Oh, you can. Thank God. What is this backing up? What is this? Why are we doing this? Oh, because that entire thing got fucking blonked. So it's doing weird shit now. We'll fucking see, won't we? God, can you imagine having to sit here and wait through this whole stupid process? Yeah, this thing's actively moving as we speak. So, yeah, that explains it. The full 360 circle around? What the fuck? Is this thing still spinning? Is that why? I think that one is still kind of spinning out. Where are we going? What is this? What is happening? It's daytime. Fucking get to see again, I guess. Alright, hold on. Turn off autopilot. Head back over to this thing. Hello? SAS. Come on. Fucking goddamn it. Aim the camera. There we go. Yeah, and they're too far away, so I can't even fucking meaningfully point them at each other. But if I go from here, reset the camera, come over here. We go to the Clampatron. We're gonna go ahead and control it from here. So control from here. Alright, whatever. Point target. Okay. Now we come back over this thing. Okay. Target is not a docking port. Mother! Motherfucker. What is with my RCS and, like, not functioning right now? Do you guys see that? Like, am I insane for thinking that the RCS looks like it's not fucking working? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, well, you know what part of it is? We're controlling it from a weird spot. There we go. Okay. Let's fucking finish this. Like, okay, it is using the RCS thrusters, I guess. Just only sometimes. Only when it feels like it. Don't know why. I don't know when it feels like. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm molding just a little bit. Why are we spinning? You got a good reason for that one, game? Why we're spinning? Okay. 170 meters away. Come back over here. Aim the camera here. Can I give it tilted, as the kids say? Has any kid ever actually said that? Because I'm gonna be so honest, I've never actually heard a kid say tilted. Unless they're, you know, playing Fortnite and then they're, you know, tilting their towers or whatever the fuck. Alright. Oh, you were so sweet? Hi. Don't jump on me, please. You've got such sharp claws. So many sharp clawsy claws. Moving towards starting point, aka leaving. That's my bad. I put it on a trajectory that was taking it away from itself, shall we say. Ha, buddy. Alright. This was able to be sped up, right? Yeah, it was. Okay. We do a little physics time warp. Try and get a little bit closer. Maybe. Seem to be just orbiting further and further away from itself. Well, I don't know. And we've lost targeting. Fucking yippee. Yay. Alright, you know what? I'm kind of fucking sick of this shit. I'm gonna be so honest. Oh my god, do I hate docking. No wonder nobody does this. This sucks. And now my SAS is fucking broken. We're done. We're done. I have wasted so many hours of my life at this point on this bullshit. We're done. there's no more KSP. We're not doing the Jewel 5. I'm fucking sick of this shit. I'm not having fun anymore. I haven't had fun in like 3 fucking streams. I had this grand idea. We had a nice, big, ambitious project, and you know what? I'm man enough to admit it. I bit off more than I could chew. The amount of fucking just pure time required to get this shit into orbit and to get it into orbit and to construct it on itself, I'm losing my mind. It takes so fucking long to get this shit to go anywhere. And then when you actually get up there, the docking is the most boring, tedious, pain in the ass process imaginable. Is my RCS overtuned? Is it like poorly thought out? Probably. I'm certain there's many parts of this which are not well optimized and would be better off if I built them a different way. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to redesign anything. I don't want to rebuild anything. I don't want to deal with it. I'm so fucking done. So, yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll see if KSP makes a comeback on the channel, but as it stands right now, it's not happening. Look forward to a different game on Tuesday. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being the wonderful people you are. I have other things I need to do with my night. You guys have a great one. Arrivederci.